Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. Happy Saturday, everyone. I hope you are doing well. So here's a quick check-in for the collective. Take 2, in fact, first reading, 19 minutes in, distractions kicked in. Yeah, they didn't like what I was saying. So we're doing this again. You see the truth about someone. You see how they made impulsive moves with somebody. I feel as though they made an impulsive move and jumped into a relationship and a family situation impulsively, made themselves not available to you. You see it quite clearly. Maybe how you saw it, it was quite blunt, but you do see the truth for what it is, and you do see it quite clearly. You're now more focused on yourself, no longer focused on this person, because you see that person and their situation very, very clearly. You see the choices that they made. You're walking away from this person. You're not giving up on yourself. Even though it's hard to let this person go, you know that's the best thing for yourself. Okay. There was a whole lot more to this reading, but for some reason, in the moment, we're being told to keep it simple. Keeping it simple. I'm pulling a Divine Feminine Oracle. There is a new beginning coming for you, because somebody's coming up with a plan. There's been a lot of tower moments this week, a lot of explosions, a lot of arguments, karmic endings, and new beginnings. The Mother of God, Mary of Nazareth. I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. This is the new beginning. Your courage gives birth to the divine. You've got to believe in yourself. No matter how hard it is to let someone go, to move on from situations, you've got to believe in yourself. Khadijah, the mother of believers at the bottom of the deck. I am spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. You are the mother of all believers. You do indeed believe in yourself. You believe in your worth, in your value, in what's true, in what's what. Top of the deck. Vajrayogini, the essence of all Buddhas. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. The goddess of the eternal flame. I am the eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. You are indeed the eternal flame. You believe in yourself. You have the strength and courage to walk away from whatever isn't serving you. You see a situation clearly. Someone took steps in another direction impulsively, made themselves not available. You're letting it all go because you know your worth, you know your value, and you believe in true love. And so if it's not for you, you don't need to hold on to it. You simply let it go. Mary of Nazareth. Let's find her card. So when your soul selects her card, I've always imagined that Mary was terrified to hear an angel loudly announcing that she was meant to be the mother of God. Her surrender to Gabriel's words feels so courageous and too unacknowledged. Mary has no idea what she will have to meet with, what will be asked of her, or what this love for her son will put her through. But she says yes, nonetheless, so that she can be in service of the divine. Mary's acceptance of her role has been in the shadow of the Christian story, uncelebrated because she is seen as so divine. But she was human too. She could have said no. Her courage could have faltered, but she aligned with the light. She heard Gabriel's words, "Be not afraid," and allowed the divine story to work through her. And she let joy dictate her response. Mary leads us to trust that we can say yes to what feels light. It doesn't have to make sense or work with the timeline the ego has mapped out for us. In the midst of our ordinary, everyday lives, we can say yes to the angel who greets us in the space of our heart and let the energy of joy give birth to the divine through us. You are here for divine love. And if it's not divine love you are receiving, then you walk away. Khadijah, the mother of believers. You deserve love. You deserve respect. Kadija is the power we all possess to be aware of the spiritual realm and fully immersed in the material world. Kadija bint Khuwailid was a widow in Saudi Arabia in the 6th century. She became a wealthy merchant who was deeply respected and known as Al-Tahara, the Pure One, or Al-Kubra, the Great. It is said that with her wealth she fed the poor, provided for her children from her first 2 marriages, and took care of her extended family. Kadija had a dream shortly after hitting a young, it doesn't say hitting. Kadija had a dream shortly after hiring a young merchant named Muhammad to work for her. In the dream, the sun descended into her courtyard, fully illuminating her home. Her cousin told her that this meant that the prophet would soon grace her doorstep. She realized that her new employee, Muhammad, was the prophet, and so she asked him to marry her. They were married for 25 years. She is regarded as one of the most important female figures in Islam, followed by her daughter with the Prophet, Fatima. It is said that when Muhammad told Khadija about his first revelation from the angel Gabriel in the cave of Hira, she was the first person to convert to Islam. Muhammad remarried after Khadija's death, but was never closer to a subsequent wife than he had been with her. She was his consort. She was his constant, confidant, and partner. When your soul selects her card, there's an ancient narrative and a destructive misunderstanding that if we are going to be spiritual, then we have to renounce the material world. The body, however, is the soul's chance to be here. So a healthy relationship to the material world is crucial and integral to reaching our spiritual potential. Khadija represents the power and importance of knowing we can provide for ourselves. This power gives us roots and confidence and allows us to create relationships from a place of interdependence rather than codependence. And we can make choices from our life, for our life, based on truth, not just on survival. There's also a false idea that when true love will find us and how. Khadija liberates us from fairy tales that we need to be saved or supported or provided for by our life partner. Khadija provided for the Prophet, and her older age and significant status in the community made her more attractive, not less. She was a middle-aged businesswoman and single mum. She was ripe with resources and ripened with opportunities to love. Living into our true power and purpose does not make us less eligible. Khadija reminds us that there is no linear timetable that eliminates us from having the sun descend in our courtyard. She lets us remember that we are worthy of the abundance measured in gold and the abundance measured in the depth of our love. Absolutely. You do. You do deserve it. And you are worthy of true love. And so if it's not, that's what you're walking away from. Because you want to show up and be your best self. And working really hard to level up for you. And meet you as your equal. Your mirror. I know we will always grow together, but I want you to be proud of who I am today. Okay? You're still working on yourself. Feeling blessed, because you are blessed. I am blessed beyond the measure to share such a powerful divine love with you. I'm so grateful for you and give thanks to the divine creator. Embrace your beautiful divinity. You are a precious gift in my life. Are they seeing that you are now a precious gift in their life? Well, I see that you recognize how blessed you are. And how you are the gift. You were always the gift for them. Daydream. Maybe they are now healing from a connection that they impulsively took action towards. But you know your worth. That's what this reading's all about. You let them go. You've been working on yourself because you recognize your value. You do believe in yourself, and you do believe in true love, divine love. What do they want to say to you? I wasn't going to, but let's do it. Let's get you a message from them. Because I feel that this is more a message from you to them. The other way around this evening. Interesting. We did see the wheel earlier, but things might be changing. I realised how I treated you, and for that, I'm sorry. That's something that they want to say to you. Okay. So they left quickly. Well, because they weren't at the same level as you. It scared them. I'm afraid to open up to you. I don't want to get hurt. Because of how open and real and authentic you are. They couldn't handle it. They made an impulsive decision to go in another direction, start a family elsewhere. They realised how they treated you, and for that they are sorry. It's like now that you're just continuing to level up and stand in your power, recognizing your worth, your beauty, your magic. It's like now they want to be honest with you. Now they want to be open. But they're still afraid. They're still afraid. And that's what they need to heal. Their fear of love. Please forgive me. Will you recognize this person's fear of love? And that's why you walked away from them. Okay. They're sorry for how they treated you. But it was hard for you to let them go, but that was what you needed to do, because you do deserve true love. You deserve a love that recognizes you and sees you for who you are. Much love, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's reading. Very different to my first one, but this is all good. You won't know about that because I won't be uploading it. But this one, I will. Take care. I'll see you next time.